All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Bladecast TV. Tonight, we've got a fantastic match for you. SWJ against OE. SWJ coming in strong here, but OE full of talent, hoping to finally be the ones to knock SWJ off. My name is Clockwise. With me here today is Geldon. Geldon, say hi.
Hey guys.
And we are super hyped to bring you this match.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I know it's a little bit random.
It's all
A lot of
good.
these guys don't even know who I am. I'm sure.
Geldon is a famed cavalry player from long ago, so rest assured that everything he says his knowledge is there to back it up for sure. So no worries on the Geldon front. So we've got SWJ. You're familiar with a lot of the people on SWJ, of course. How
Yeah.
familiar are you with OE exactly? Do you know? Do you recognize a lot of the names at all?
Right now I can say Donate. I don't know if some of these guys are using like aliases, but obviously Ares, Oodle. Um, do you want to explain the rest of the people?
I don't know if there's too much to explain. They do have some newer guys. Some new additions, and it's definitely going to be interesting. OE to me has always seemed, and forgive me OE or anyone else if you're watching this, but if it's always seemed to me like they have fantastic infantry, dual kits, the whole lot of them. They're fantastic infantry, but when it comes to archery and cav, maybe it's not so hot. Meanwhile, SWJ is almost the opposite of that with their team composition here. You got guys like Vinny, and I know he doesn't play really his tournament,
Yeah,
but
he's not too good.
Wiley and Can and people like that, and Lagstro and Achilles. So a lot of Cav and archers. So it's almost like they're the opposite. So it'll sure be interesting to see that clash of compositions there.
Okay, so just looking at this map, it seems kind of mixed to me. So, what do you think the loadouts we'll see?
It's looking like it's gonna be, in my opinion, anyways. They're both teams are gonna try and run, I think, a fairly mixed composition. Expect OE to definitely go more heavy in the imp side, and expect SWJ to make use of a lot more, again, mixed composition, like you said. You can look to PPK to carry a lot of the infantry load for SWJ here tonight. Aside from him, I'm not sure exactly who he and JJJJJJ are. So they do the infantry as well, but I'm not too sure.
And just looking at the map, this is definitely a new map I've never seen before. So
This is the glorious legacy town, yeah.
this is Legacy Town. Who made this map?
This was a map by good friend Zafa,
Ah, should have known by the Legacy.
indeed.
Legacy Plains is still kicking around, is it?
It is indeed. You've got one flag located in the market area. I'm sorry, SJW. For those listening, I've been saying SWJ. I apologize. And I've been told that JJJJJ is crew, so another decent infantry. So look for him as well. But you've got one flag spawn on the right side in the marketplace area. Or I say right side. My screen is my screen. You've got one flag spawn in the market stall area, one at the windmill, and then one in the opposite corner. So basically all three kind of corners of the map.
Okay. No, those seem to be, especially the windmill area, the more open areas, I'd say. So it's probably best, like a really good idea to go a little more mixed with this map rather than more infantry. I mean, that's just how it looks to me.
I would agree. I've gotten dunked on this map multiple times, and the one thing I can really say is that infantry never really seemed to be the problem. It was always the fact that cav and archers would just shred the infantry before you could really do anything, which is why I do believe that let me get this right, SJW is going to have a distinct advantage here with their cav and archers. We shall see, though. Never give up hope. Looking forward to the upset. I'm not rooting for anyone, of course, but I'm rooting for OE. So let's go here, OE. Get it done.
Yeah, you know what? I'll go for OE too. No, most of the guys that I know are on the other side, but I always like the underdog, so, you know. To make things interesting, let's go for OE.
Same here. All right, now, do we have time here to run the map intro, the little map intro video, which SJ works super hard at putting together? If we could do that, that would be fantastic. All right, and thank you again for SJ, for Shayla's for putting that together for us. It is, as always, great work. Fantastic job there, buddy. All right, the two teams just starting to get themselves together. And Spec is locked, and I'm looking at gorgeous market right now. If you'll notice on the market tables, you've got some interesting things. You've got some flax there. Looks like you've got several pots and pans. Oh, Duncan, excuse me, does the map intros. I've been corrected. Duncan, thank you. SJ, get out of here. Duncan, thank you so much for your
SJ
hard
trying
work.
to take credit. Jeez.
Sorry, SJ. Anyways, back to the market stalls. Some nice clay cups. It looks like an onion of or some vegetables, I believe.
There's like books next to the food. I don't know, it's the best place to read.
Books. I mean, you're there on a long day. You know, you're working the market stalls. You need something to do if it's quiet.
Just like, okay. Gotta give it to Zappa and the details into the map.
In a lot of multiplayer games, immersion is really important, and I think especially in scrims, you want yourself to be immersed in the role-playing experience that comes along with playing a game like Mount and Blade Warband. So I think that we can really give good props to Zappa here for helping us to make this a more alive experience.
I agree. You know, one of the things I do remember from competitive play was the RP.
Yep.
WK took that extremely seriously.
I also like to point out, if you're in the market like I am, if you just swing your cam and find the stables that are near the market, it is possible to actually basically surf a horse across the entirety of the inside of those stables.
Is that right?
It's hard to explain exactly without seeing it, but you can go quite a distance. Fun little fact.
Just like your word for it?
Oh yeah, you will see if any of those elite cavalry tonight can take advantage of that and make any hot plays happen.
So, looking at the bracket here, we have One-Eyed in 4th place, SJW in 1st place with a points difference of 19. Huge difference compared to the 2nd place team, Rastafari Tacos.
I think we talked a little bit before we went live here about the teams, and you've got SJW again, who've really kind of become the Kingdom of Blacktide of this tournament, as it were. Kingdom of Blacktide from Season 5. Never really expected to lose and didn't. And I think SJW has kind of taken on that role. Perhaps a little weaker, but still, I mean, a little weaker is still dominant.
They've got Vinny on their team, so if they're a little weaker, then I'm not surprised.
Right, of course. But hopefully OE has brought their A game. You know, I know Aries chomping at the bit, always telling me how he hates a lot of the guys in SJW. So no doubt that they'll be ready to fight.
Love
and
the
really
banter.
ready to take it to them.
How has the banter been like in this tournament compared to
The banter's been fairly stale, and at the same time, shockingly fresh in some very pinpointable instances. You've got a lot of memes being tossed around, memes which have been around in this community for a long time, and I think memes have started to go stale. Speaking of stale things, you know, everybody's a memer these days, you know what I mean? Everybody wants the newest meme, the freshest meme, the dankest meme. But
everyone claims to be the meme master.
This is true, and I don't think that's a healthy way to be as a community. And so it's refreshing to see in some small, very isolated instances, people breaking away from the memery and really just going back to the good old banter like you suck, no you suck. And that's refreshing to me. But banter aside, it looks like we're about to start the map. Let's get the first round underway. We've got OE as Swadia and SJW as Serenid. OE looks like they're taking rather a fairly mixed composition. Looks like 4 infantry, 2 crossbow, 2 cav, immediately splitting up. Meanwhile, SJW, I'm not sure why I want to call it that.
We have
Also,
a not live round.
Well, we'll get a good look at these comps anyways. SWJ actually taking the same loadout, it looks like. 4 infantry, 2 archers, and 2 cavalry. We'll see who makes better use of their ranged and cavalry.
Yeah, I do like the factions. Be interesting. 2 cav factions.
And you've got crossbows on the OE side doing the good old crossbow drops for those cavalry. Should be fantastic. I'm not sure who Broccoli is. I think that might be Prime? Question mark? Someone message me the correct answer, please. Thank you. If so, he's one of the crossbows, and Matty Ice being the other crossbow for OE. Meanwhile, on SJW, you've got Achilles, and who I assume is Lagstro, as ranged for SJW.
Who's he? Can you establish that?
Message please again, someone, thank you. I know JJJ again is crew, but escapes me at the moment.
Maybe a European, 130 ping?
Possibly. Oh, probably Shimmerforash, if that's the case. You've got both teams at first fairly content to just hold around where they spawned, although SJW is now getting a little bit more aggressive, starting to push up towards that one corner spawn there near what looks to be the... I wouldn't call it the market, but there's a market sign there.
So from here they have quick access to 2 flags, would you say?
I would say that, yeah.
Spawns, but...
He is Shema, most likely. Confirmed.
Okay.
We've got 2 most likely confirmed. And flag spawns at the corner tree spawn. Both teams
like
moving quickly towards it.
We'll get there first, but... no.
Possibly. It looks like both of them, yeah, just kind of posturing. SJW getting an archer set up on the stairs with pretty good overwatch there of the entire fighting area. OE just kind of content to hold there for the time being. I assume getting their other troops set up there.
We have Cav coming from behind on OE. They're not really committing though.
And Wiley gets the first hit of the match. A slash.
Caverin.
And Lagstro takes down Crew. Doesn't really matter though, as Wiley and PPK get 2 quick kills. Little goes down, Donate goes down as well. Fight's looking like it's going SJW's way, although Terror Worlds makes shit games, does manage to kill All Luck. Lagstro takes down Tyler. Another kill for shit games. We've got a fairly close one. It's 5-on-3 in favor of SJW. And he takes down Rimsight. Lagstro doing some solid work after a first DK.
Looks like
and
SJW.
Those archers, man, doing work. 3 kills so far for the archers.
Nope, that's not
Rough
good.
team kill there for Can, but it's still 4-on-2 in favor of SJW.
SWJ's rolls off the tongue a little better.
It does.
They should change their name to accommodate us, I think.
Lagstro picking up 3 kills, well, 4 kills technically if you include the TK, and Achilles picking up 1 kill there. Their ranged units accounting for 4 kills, half of the enemy team. Can didn't pick up a kill. I thought he did.
Yeah, I feel like archers will be pretty useful on this map. Obviously, it showed
Can
there.
did pick up a kill, yeah. So Cav and Archery accounting for over half of SJW's kills that round.
Yeah, and that's the way it really should be. The infantry should be holding, and the cav and the archer should do the work.
Do you think
killing.
Yeah, do you think that OE was too hesitant in that initial fight? We saw them sit there for a good 15 seconds before anything really happened.
Yeah, I feel like SJW, I have to check if that was right, did a good job of pulling them in to the flag. And once they did that, their cav were actually a lot more maneuverable and they got around a lot quicker. And they, the cav did more damage than OE's cav did. The
I would
OE's cav were
yeah.
definitely hesitant. They were just kind of hanging around with their imp and their archers, and they weren't really making any moves.
I would definitely agree with that, yeah. So what do you think that OE can do to remedy that situation? Is it just a matter of, be aggressive? Or should they change their composition? What do you think?
I think the cav could be a little more aggressive. They need to go around, maybe. At least one of them does to at least make them think. At least make SJW think.
We've got a flag spawn here on OE. OE quickly backing up into the market, although their infantry are already engaged with the SJW infantry. OE cav starting to come in. But SJW getting a quick 3 kills there. Donate does pick up a kill on Wiley, but it's definitely going SJW's way. Oodle gets a rough TK. Crew kills Donate. And Broccoli. OE just falling like dominoes right now. Good lord. SJW seem primed, and they do, to take a second round.
Wiley, the only death on SJW's side. That was a mop-up.
OE just seeming very hesitant. Maybe a little, what's the opposite of shore-footed? Unshore-footed.
That's good
You know
enough.
what I mean? They don't seem like they want to commit. They don't seem like they want to just do it. And I know the feeling well because I've been there plenty of times myself. That feeling of being hesitant, of being unsure.
Right, and it comes from confidence. It's a confidence thing. SJW definitely have the confidence right now.
Right, they don't believe that they're going to lose. I mean, they've stomped everyone so far. OE, meanwhile, knows that that SJW, rather, has been doing fantastic. So even if it's not right there in their minds and they're not thinking about it, that still might be playing a factor. They don't want to screw up, and the fact that they don't want to screw up makes them more hesitant and slower. It's almost like it's dragging them down.
But yeah, it's definitely a factor. But you kind of just look at SJW's lineup here, and it's tough. They're up against the wall here. We're gonna need a lot more from them.
Yeah. Do you think that OE, to have any chance on this map, needs to take this next round? Because if SJW starts to armor up as Swadia, we know that Swadia can snowball pretty easily.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what OE can do with the archers on the Serenade side.
Especially because you'd think that OE would do better as Swadia. At least that's what I initially thought.
Right.
An OE infantry getting to the back line, starting to take care of those archers. PPK does get the first kill on Donate, though. PPK doing good work.
OE's cab just came in. It was way too late.
Meanwhile, SJW Cav doing good work right in the fray, right off the bat. Oodle still fighting that archer, couldn't manage to take him out quick enough. He does take him down, but separated from his team, dies quickly. It's now 3-on-5 in SJW's favor. Ares goes down as well. Looks like a final round will be taken here by SJW.
Again, we see SJW's cav were up until, well, I'm eating my words there, but up until I started that sentence. And they were doing work the whole time. They were bumping, getting hits in, and I didn't see that at all from the OE cav.
I don't think that the OE infantry have that much of an advantage over SJW that they can just roll over them, because the SJW infantry during that last fight, they were pinning those OE infantry in place, and then the SJW Cav and archers would just run through, shoot through, and kill everybody. It seemed like.
Yeah, and that was the difference.
You saw in that last fight on the stairs over there, Achilles was just sitting on the ground there, shooting at the stairs as there was a big fight, and he was just getting hit after hit after hit, and no one was even
Yeah,
going for Achilles.
he was in the open, and he should have been taken out by Cav, or at least contested.
But we'll see here if OE can remedy some of their mistakes made on the first set. SJW currently leading 3-0.
They got a mountain to climb. That's they've set themselves back early on, and it's gonna take some digging to get back into this game, I think.
And I think that for morale's sake, too, they really need to pick up a few rounds here. Going into the open map, it's going to be even harder, in my mind anyways, for OE to come back here. You'd figure the open map would favor SJW. So,
Yeah, it's not looking good for them.
but I have faith still. Don't let me down, OE. Not that I'm rooting.
Right, we have to stay neutral, right?
Of course, yeah.
Is
yeah.
that a...
Of course. We're professional here, Galvin. Ares signaling that OE is ready. And the second set is about to get underway, folks.
Yeah, I do want to see an upset. I know we said we'd stay professional, but
Oh.
I think we need to see an upset here
Oh my.
to make this interesting.
Do you have a prediction for this next set, score-wise?
My prediction would be 3-0 to SJW, but that's not the point. I want to believe that OE can do this.
I'm going to say 3-2 OE. I think that this set, the OE cavalry are going to be decisive and communicative and intelligent with their decision-making and positioning. I think that the archers are going to be accurate and well-positioned, and the infantry are going to be steadfast and immovable. So I'm really holding out here for OE. Big turnaround coming on. It's going to be great. Looking forward to it, folks.
So, who are the standout archers for OE?
Stand out?
Yeah, who would stand out?
Oh. Let me see. Matty Ice, I believe, is one of their archers. And I think if Broccoli is prime, I believe that will be another archer for them.
Matty Ice, is that a new player? Is that just someone
I think it's Matthew, question mark? It might not be. And if that's the case, he's kind of hung around the Orden crowd for a while, I believe.
Yeah, I think it rings a bell, definitely.
Dual kids. The whole lot of them.
Dual kids. I really mix with that crowd.
Yeah, I feel you. All right, second set to get underway here. As we wait to be given streamer. All right. Looks like a fairly similar class setup, and is that Woodle IC going
Archer. Ooh.
My, a whole switch up here. It is Matthew, by the way, Matty Ice. A whole switch up here going on for OE. Meanwhile, SJW wants to bang.
Contest. Why
Exact
the
same
darts?
setups. No variety in faction class setup here. We got another 4-2-2, it looks like, on both sides.
I have to applaud Wiley using those darts. I think they're great.
Well, yeah, they can surely injure people.
They're very accurate,
Yes.
in my opinion.
If you get a headshot with one of those, only a few more, and that man will be down.
Yeah.
Some archer fire being tossed back and forth. Nothing really happening up to this point, though. Both teams happy to just run around the map for now.
Kind of circling. We got a contest right here.
Oh, he looked like they wanted to try and get the balcony in case the flag does spawn over there. But SJW not having any of that, contesting right away.
Just a few nibbles here and there.
The flag does spawn. in SJW's favor, forcing OE to push a position they probably didn't want to push at all.
No.
SJW looking perfectly happy to fight it right here when they
Yep.
got the archer up top. And Achilles takes down Matty right away. And the fight begins. Blackstar taking down Tyler. Ares starts to take down Crew. The infantry fight. Oh! Some good takedowns from OE. OE is up 5-4 right now.
The Imp doing some work.
Cavalry trying to keep those cav away. Ares takes down PPK. Ares doing good work. 3 kills this set. My man, Ares with 4 kills. Ares is on fire, my friends.
Beautiful teamwork with the Imp. Beautiful.
Ares now pressuring the crossbow. We're going to keep an eye here on Ares the Elite as we work our way towards the end of this round. Ares with yet another kill. The man is unstoppable.
5 kills.
Godlike.
Ares saying, you know what? I'm done losing. I'm done losing. I'm tired of this, and I'm going to just put you guys on my back and carry you to victory right now.
Definitely ate his Wheaties for breakfast.
For sure. Looks like we're going to get Shema just going to save his horse for next round. Save his gold, save everything, and armor up for next round.
Probably for the best. Be
Indeed.
surprised if they can get him with 24 seconds left. His horse doesn't look like it's too injured.
Can't say the same for him or his shield, though. Got a few arrows in both.
Yeah, his left shoulder's not doing too well.
Ares, though, despite the fact that his enemy has a horse, is chasing after Shima. But it looks like Shima's gonna get away this time. Unless Oodle can get the quick shot here. Can he do it? Oh.
Nice
Alright.
dodge.
Better luck next time, my friend. And my prediction on the fast track to be proved right.
You already beaten me.
Indeed I have. Indeed I have, my friend. But fear not. SJW and you pals could still get the victory here. Looks like OE is headed right for the market. They're expecting a market or a windmill flag spawn, and rightly so, because those are the only 2 places it could spawn this turn.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've really been around for the whole change in flag mechanics.
Yeah, I have, yeah.
Okay.
Didn't that happen in like season 4 or season 3? No,
I
season 4.
don't remember, to be honest. I think 4.
There's just
4 sounds
too
good.
many seasons now.
I don't think it was 3.
No, 4
So,
then.
4.
I think 4 was my last one.
Bad memories. And it looks like OE happy to hold the market. And they're banking on that because they've given SJW the windmill spawn
Yeah, they just
entirely.
gave it to him.
And I think OE is feeling better now. They're looser. They've got the first win under their belt. They're happy. They're ready to rock.
This is good for morale, yeah.
Yeah. You've got TOE archers on either side of the entrance there. We'll better watch out though. So those SJW cav are gonna come right in behind if the fight starts there.
They've definitely struck a little bit of fear into the SJW Inf now, I'm sure.
And OE getting the flag spawn just as they planned. SJW grouping up and getting ready to push, waiting for the Cav and Archers to get into position. You see the SJW Cav coming in on the side there, and right now, the fight begins.
This fight is important.
And a lack of communication there costs, as Matty Ace goes down right away, although Donate gets the kill. Crew goes down. Oodleim, Prime go down. Wiley, Tyler,
Nice headshot.
deaths everywhere. The brawl's still happening. OE infantry
SJW's favor.
rocking the shieldless all-pipe there. Didn't quite pay off. And Ares is the last one alive. Can he kill them all? Probably, but we'll have to wait to find out. Looks like he actually can. SJW gets the round win. It is 1-1. They've officially taken the map, but OE can still make it a very respectable 4-3.
Yeah, the infight being the difference there. The first round, OE was able to take the game to SJW and beat them in the infights, and the opposite just happened.
And we talked about the SJW Cav coming in from, like they always do, at the right time. And they did that, and they got the kill on an archer. Like, It's gonna happen every time. So you need to start anticipating that and preparing for it. Somehow, at least. You can't be continually leaving archers and just letting them die.
Right. It's probably not a good idea to just let your archers die.
Right. Especially once that then leaves your entire backside vulnerable to that same cav in the imp fight. Not a good look all the way around, I think.
No, I didn't really see any OE with spears out protecting their archers and looking for cav. Did you see that? Because
There were none on the one that died right away, no. And that's the thing. If you're not going to have anyone protecting him, he at least has to be aware, and or your cav have to call something out. Because it looked like he didn't even know there was a cav coming up on him, even though his cav obviously knew the cav was there. So there was probably some frantic screaming in TeamSpeak, but a little too late. You know how it always happens.
oh yeah,
And that was that. But it needs to happen before that. You need to be more aware. You need to communicate more. You need to be on top of it if your goal is to win. The fight looks like it's going to happen in the staircase alleyway here. OE getting set up on the stairs and near the giant vat of, I can only imagine, SJW waiting for their cav to get into position.
I don't like OE's cav position here. I don't know what they're gonna do.
I think they're
Send was-
trying to stop the enemy cav, although the enemy cav just goes
Yeah,
right through him and
You
gets
can't
hit.
really do that. It's not a good idea.
Donate taking down Wiley quickly here, and the SJW archers getting pushed now.
Yeah,
Ooh.
exactly what I thought would happen happened. And the OE cav came in behind their infantry, tried to jump over them, and got speared.
And the thought process again being like, oh well, if we're back here, we can stop the enemy cav. But the enemy cav isn't going to just stop because they see you.
Mm-hmm.
And
they really...
if you're stationary, you're at a disadvantage already, and the enemy's just going to ride right through you, and that's what they did.
Right, and if they really wanted to stop that enemy cav, all it would take was one horse sitting at the arch where the enemy cav had to ride through, and bottleneck, and just stop their cav there. Why let them come out into the open and then try to stop them?
Right. Instead, they were just circling there. The cav rode through, got some kills. Then they tried to come in, and they
We have
died.
an early engagement here.
Oh my goodness, we do indeed. The engagement has begun. And with a marked SJW, though, not having any of this, getting a bunch of really quick kills here. The melee still going on, right in the alleyway there. Oh, yo, picking up some kills here. Looks like we're going to tie
This is
game
interesting.
4-4. 3-3 now, folks, as each team gets a kill. Can goes down and Prime goes down. SJW, though, gets another kill. It is only cav left for OE against two Albrights
And
and
a
a
cav.
crossbow.
Cav, he's gonna get back on his horse there.
So you've got one of each for SJW and two cav, two squishier cav nonetheless for OE. It's going to be tough, but this is definitely a closer round than we've seen.
It's gonna be tough, but if they can pull it off, that's a huge round for their team.
Oh, and it's going to be a lot harder now that they are one cav short.
They might as well sit at the snack table there and
Flag spawns on
Get a few
SJW. Flagstro going to sit in the back behind some cover and snipe at them as those squishies get close. Aim for some feet maybe on the one ground with the crappy shield. Shim is going to ride around the
He's
back
gonna get a
wait for
bit
the
of
fight to
shield, yeah.
start. And Crew is going to just sit on that flag. We've seen this play out many times before. We'll see if
Yeah.
we can make it different. The ground troop forced to take out a spear lancish weapon. Coming in from behind though, doesn't turn. Get the shield up quite
That's
fast
rough.
enough. Tyler goes down and down. OE falls. Score for this map 6-1. SJW with a commanding lead.
commanding lead on the, well, it's a mixed map, but on the map they were probably more favored to win more rounds on.
It's going to be tough, but victory not out of grasp for OE. A 6-0, and you got yourself a win.
That's all it takes.
The next map coming up here, folks, is Hepburn Forest, made by our very own Mr. Heat. As you can see, it's plains with some rocks and trees and a river and some houses and a ruins and some more houses.
I see some grass there.
Some
You
grass.
mentioned,
There's
okay.
a fallen tree.
Fence too.
Some huts.
Yeah, I remember actually playing this map, and yeah, the only problem that I had was where the river kind of meets that fence with the two hills that look like, I don't know, hills.
Indeed.
You could get all the way. I think the hills were bigger though when the map first came out, and you could climb those hills, and archers could sit up there and get under my skin.
Yeah. All right. Why don't we go ahead and play the intro for this beautiful map? All right. Again, fantastic job on the intro. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful work. Both teams just kind of feeling each other out now, thinking about comps. What do you think we'll see here on the OE side as Nords?
Well, I hope we'll see more archers in Cav. I'm guessing that's probably gonna be the case, unless they take a I don't know, a weird approach with more inf.
You think something like that could work on this map?
No.
Even with Nords, even with the Javs, you don't have faith in the OE throwing skill?
Well, they should definitely go Nord Cav and get some jabs.
What about a 4-4 Cav Imp split? With the Imp getting a ton of throwing weapons. Huh?
Sounds a little unorthodox. So
Hey,
crazy, it
you
might
gotta,
just
you gotta,
work.
yeah, you gotta go outside the box. You're down. You gotta try
It's
something,
true.
right?
Yeah, you're down by this much, you might as well.
You think this map we could see any like 4-4 splits for Cav and Archers? You think we could see all Cav? My personal favorite.
Yeah, you could see all Cav. I could see that happening, but I doubt we'll see that from SJW, who will probably do a split, even with one person going infantry, possibly.
So you think that SJW as Vegas here is gonna run a pretty mixed comp? Yeah, I would agree with that.
Yeah, I could, like I said, even see them getting an inf just to sit on the flag. It's not uncommon.
And they've swapped out, looks like, Lagstrow, perhaps, for Craddock, because Craddock has arrived. He's in the building. And that could be
Make
your
way.
infantry right there.
There you go. That could be their strat. Oh yeah, I'm not too familiar with.
You've got Donate, I believe Sean, Oodle, Ares, all infantry. I think Tyler and Tyler cavalry. You've got Prime and Maddie Archer, and you've got Tailworlds, who I'm not sure who that is.
You think they'll only roll one Cav? Is that what you said?
No, I'm sure they'll have more, but I'm just
Okay.
thinking about what they play here in general. As far as what they'll do, who knows? I'll say 4-2-2, 4 cavalry, 2 inf, 2 archers. They'll get the archers some shields, stick an imp with them, position them, hope for a favorable flag spawn, and roll with that. SJW is probably gonna roll with maybe even 1 archer, 1 imp, and then 6 cav. I could totally see that. Maybe something else, but I'm calling that that's what it's gonna be. And they are just going to pounce on OE whenever they get the chance. Probably when the flag spawns and OE has to move. But they're just gonna look for the fight as soon as they can get it. And why not? I mean, you've been dunking OE so far, so why not?
Yeah, I would say that's reasonable. Prediction.
As for the map itself, I'm going to predict a 6-1 OE victory, meaning that they will not get the win, but they will manage a tie.
That's a bold prediction.
Well, I'm a bold guy, Gildan. So you gotta go with your gut. I'm doing it.
All right, I'll go with my gut.
And what is that?
6-0 OE. I mean, no, I'm just kidding.
Oh yeah, all right. So you're going for the win for OE. And bolder.
Yeah, let's do it. I gotta go with my gut.
I can respect that. SJW signaling the ready. And doing it again.
Well, I hope they're ready, based on our prediction.
Indeed. And here we are. Let's go. So, the second I get streamer, I'm going to give you guys the update of your life. Here we go. We've got... Oh, I'm wrong off the... Ugh, I'm already wrong. Looks like we've got 3 ground units for SJW. We've got an infantry and 2 archers. The rest cavalry. So I was 1 off.
We have
As far
sort of the
as
same.
OE.
loadout on the
Yeah.
other.
OE is exactly what I called, I think. Or is it? No, OE almost took my advice. They're running with 3 infantry instead of 4, which is a shame. Maybe you'll get it right next turn, OE. OE running with 3 infantry, an archer, and a cav. I like it.
Got some jab cab battles going on.
Who do you think has the better...
We got
Throwing-
cav coming in.
Oh my goodness, talk about looking to pounce right away. They are taking that to a whole new level. Those cav just getting in there. Wiley gets dismounted. And down he goes. Ares, my man. Ooh, but Lagstro taking down Sean. The fighting is still happening. I am actually really surprised that SJW chose
SJW
to
pulling
attack.
off a little bit. Yeah, they're pulling out. They didn't like that position that OE took up near the ruins there. A lot of damage done by those jabs.
And of all the times to attack, you choose the time when the Nords took 3 infantry. And flag spawns on the OE side. They are a little away from the flag itself, and SJW is going to get those archers set up before the fight. It's not going to be pretty. Ares here trying to go in for something, although he's going to get hit a couple times here. Almost goes down. He thought he had a
Here
good
we go.
idea. And
is.
the crash begins.
This is chaos.
It is indeed. Oh, we're getting 2 quick kills here. Those infantry have none of that cav. But can
Cav
they
not
hold on
being
to this lead?
effective.
Can they hold on to this lead? Those SJW are going to be set up on the flag. We know what lag can do. We know what Achilles can do. We know what PPK can do. And there's an example of it.
Right. PP is set on the flag right now. With lag just firing.
Crew getting a kill on Tyler there.
Sorry, Achilles just free firing from that rock.
Crew does get dismounted though. So we have an SJW dismounted. And I don't know what in the world that was. But Matty Ice taking down Ken with a great shot. We've got a
Nice
fight on
shot.
the flag. 55 seconds. All SJW cav are down. I believe all cav on
As soon
both
as
sides are
Achilles
down.
gets pushed, this will be a good fight.
If he gets pushed quick enough. And indeed he does. PPK fighting 2 on 1 on the flag now. No problem for PPK. A 3-on-3 fight. Matty Ice gets the kill. Oh, but Achilles
Nice shot.
gets an even better kill. 25 seconds. Can they get him off the flag? PPK needs to die. Donate going... Deciding that a lance is his best option here. Does he not have a melee weapon? Looks like he doesn't.
He doesn't know.
Well, that's
That might be his
unfortunate for
downfall.
OE.
Oh,
Oh, and a glance. Oh,
Oh,
and he
wow.
gets Achilles, but 5 seconds left. They are looking like the OE archer needs to attack there. He was just letting PPK turtle. He has an axe. And PPK kills them both anyways. But Matty Ice there, my man, when you are listening to this, because I know you will, you need to attack there, my man. You've got an axe. You need to break his shield.
Yep.
You need to kill him quick.
I truly think SJW got outplayed there. I think OE had the upper hand. They played the map a little better. They knew what they were doing, but it was the clutch. It was the clutch potential of SJW that really won that.
And I think we keep saying SJW, but you look at this team here. it is majority WK. These guys have played together for a long time. I mean, you guys have played together for years and years and years. Your teamwork's going to be down. OE is still a
That's
newer
right.
thing.
It's the whole mentality of knowing that a round is never lost
And it showed it
until
right
the
there.
last person dies.
You got Achilles, Lagstro, and PPK. Just win the round straight up. With crew doing good work as well. I'll give you that, crew.
Yeah, it really
Don't want you to
helps.
feel left out.
It really helps knowing like when you've got those kind of teammates that even if the odds are against you, that you know the guy beside you is going to stay alive and he's going to be effective. It's just that mental comfort sort of thing.
For sure. It allows you to play better, play looser, play better.
Yeah,
I
it
said
just
that
gives
already,
you more
but-
confidence.
Yeah. We got a standoff in the village here. OE taking the village. A lot of their infantry already inside on the one side. Meanwhile, SJW has all their ground troops on the other. Good old Mexican standoff right in the village here. Both teams waiting for the other to take the flag, looks like, and SJW will be happy to take that spot. Achilles getting a quick headshot on Sean again. I think it was the same two people last round. Craddock takes down Ares. Not looking good for OE already. If they lose this round, the match rather, is lost.
Right. And it was pretty detrimental to lose that first round when they had the upper hand, when they knew they could have won it, and they couldn't clutch it. That's just such a morale reduction.
And SJW has officially won the match. Best OE can do is make it respectable here, win the next 6 rounds, and make it, what would it be, 7 to 8.
That would be respectable.
And I know it's hard to do that after you've lost a good match. I know it's tough. You gotta try.
Rounds matter.
Rounds matter, and it matters for a lot more than just the tournament too. If you somehow, some miracle occurred and they won the next 6 rounds, that would do wonders for morale going forward, for team cohesion going forward, for team chemistry going forward. So you gotta keep trying even though you lost to. Especially in this match at this point in time in your clan's lifespan for OE.
Yeah,
So we'll see how they handle themselves for the rest.
They're competing for 4th place right now with the Midnight Watchmen, so
The glorious Midnight Watchman.
they need the points difference.
Who knows? The tournament has been extended by a few weeks, so we might see me having to kill some OEs next week. You never know.
Look forward to it.
SJW Cav just riding circles around OE right now, peppering them with shot after
Yeah.
shots. It's
They're
not
just
looking
out in
pretty.
the open. They're vulnerable. Caverna, zero
Not sure
insane.
what the strategy here was for OE. Perhaps they were trying to get to the village and the Cav just rushed them. Either way, not pretty. Ares though, good kill here.
Nice job,
Ares has
Cav.
done well this match rather.
Yeah, he has to be a standout player for their side.
For sure.
That
Good for
5
him.
kills in the 1 round on Legacy Village.
Yep. It was kind of quiet after that, but so was the rest of his team. So. OE falling piecemeal. There's not really one distinct engagement here. It's more of just one long running death every 10 seconds, 15 seconds for OE here rather.
Mm-hmm.
One giant skirmish that hasn't been going OE's way, although Ares does pick up a kill. Then it goes down to Lagstro, Tyler, and Grimsight, the last 2 OE left. We'll see what they can do here. I believe Tyler is Canadian Polar Bear as well, so you might be more familiar.
I do not.
And Grimsight goes down. Grimsight is a newer player, too, I think. Well, newer to native anyways.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen him around. And then whoever Tail Worlds makes shit games
I
is.
feel like based on the name alone, that might be Vorn. I don't know if you're familiar with him either.
Yeah, I know. The TMW?
No longer. No.
Oh, okay. Well, he was when I was playing, so.
Indeed. He is OE now.
Oh, yes. So OE is a
One-eyed.
clan or is it?
OE is a clan. Yep.
Ah, and it's led by.
Ares and Oodle,
Interesting.
I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, people. But
I think you're probably
I'm pretty
right
sure.
because Ares is the captain of the team.
just waiting here for the final set. We'll see what OE can do when given some nice Veigar archers to work with. Haven't really seen too much out of the OE archers up to this point, but you never know.
Oh, I'm just holding out for Bannerlord Clock.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't wait, man.
I'm looking forward to it as a single player game. We'll see how multiplayer goes. What I've seen so far, it looks like a lot of the same, but just looks better. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, the character creation looks pretty sweet.
Yes, I'm
And
looking forward to
the,
that and weapon naming.
Well, you might catch WK in the competitive checkers branch, but
Oh,
we
yes.
might dabble in native as well.
You'll see me there as well, my friend. No worries. Looking forward to Bannerlord Checker Championship 2018.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just hoping Cal will stream that as well.
I'm sure Bladecast will be all over that. No worries. You heard it here first, folks. Bladecast will be streaming Bannerlord Checker Championship 2018.
Can't wait.
Ares signaling the ready. I think he was signaling the ready. He was. All right.
I'm just letting you know WK is going to be bringing the same competition that we brought to native to the checker game.
So not much then. Good to know. Be an easy victory for me. Thanks for the heads up, Kelvin.
Yeah, okay. We'll see about that.
Yeah, yeah.
On a serious note, I'm looking forward to, all the old players that used to play and just don't play anymore.
Do you think a lot of them will come back?
Oh yeah. They're gonna be coming out of the woodwork.
We'll see. Maybe for a couple tournaments. We'll see. As the final set begins here, hoping for an OE statement to be made in this, the last set of the OE versus SJW match. Looks like SJW is running a similar composition with one less archer than last time. 116 is their loadout. As far as OE goes, it looks like they are running, again, similar but not the same. 2 infantry, 1 archer, rest cav.
Okay, I see a saddle horse.
From which team now? Oh, yes. Very nice by crew, bringing the saddle horse.
We do like to see a little diversity here and there.
A little bit. Not too much. Let's not go crazy, but a little bit. Crew getting some wild jav throws off on the air. Not really doing too much damage as he gets harassed now by several OE cav.
Yeah, be careful his horse doesn't get hit.
Ares trying to protect, Ares and other cavalry as well, trying to protect their ground troops as they move towards the village. All the while being harassed by kind of like a running skirmish here by SJW. And for good reason they went to this spot. The flag spawns right here. OE has a good setup here. If there was a round they could take, this is the one. They get the game faces on, and they do the best they can get this one. Although a lot of the fighting, oddly enough, seems to be happening away from the flag and away from their ground troops.
Lots of little horse skirmishes.
Yeah, like you'd think if OE had the flag and they had their troops around that, said flag, they'd want a lot of their fighting to be around their archers.
Right. Rain your cabin.
Instead, we've got deaths happening all over the place. Meanwhile, Lagstro getting a few kills, getting a kill on Grimsight rather. PPK marches in, kills Matty Ice, and remember that archer and that infantry we talked about OE having on the flag? Yeah, they're dead now.
Yeah.
I bet OE wishes they had
Some cast support?
regrouped a bit, yeah. SJW now has control of the flag. PPK sitting right around there. Prime gets a kill on crew. Black Church is sitting behind a hut, popping off shots whenever he can. PPK still planted on that flag. Prime trying to move up with those jazz, but there are horses everywhere.
PPP, or PPK, not PPP.
PPP.
Let me get that right, I've known it for a while. Just that aim with the jazz.
Pins count.
Crazy aim.
PPK gets 3 kills. The infantry and archers doing work there, getting 5 of those kills for SJW as they take the first round. They are now up 7-2 on OE.
PPP 157, my guy.
PPP 157. You heard it here first, folks. The new and improved. Oh! Oh my, I was looking at SJW a little bit, and then I turned my gaze back to OE. We've got a seriously better strategy coming out from them here.
I love this. Let's see how this plays out.
We've got, looks like 7 archers and 1 cav, I think. And one of the archers is naked.
Yeah. He's bare
And
chested.
they do get the first kill, taking down crew, and it would not honestly shock me if they get
my
the win
God.
here. Because SJW is going to take a few losses before this thing even begins.
Oh my
Another
God.
kill.
See, this is what they should have been doing from the beginning.
Exactly. You try and match another team in, you know, average strat against average strat. Nothing good's gonna happen.
Right.
You gotta be yourself. And get your own strats.
You gotta pull something unorthodox.
Right. Can't getting harassed mightily here by these archers. He might go down here. Oh, and he jumps the fence just in time.
Archers are spreading out more angles. Trying to get to the flag. We got an 8v5 here though, so...
Then again, we had something similar the last time the flag was in that spot, and I think PPK got a few kills to close out that round.
Yeah, but they didn't have as many archers. That
True.
time.
But all the archers are pretty far away right now. We'll see. They got a minute and a half. This is
still
supposed to be
have-
one fun round to watch.
Wiley being bold, going for the kill here. He got it.
And 2 OE do go down. They're down to
And here
down
goes
to
another.
5. It's 5 on 4.
Archer's
now.
just not paying attention.
4 on 4. 4 on 3. Make it 2. OE has gone from being up by 4
And that's
to
all
losing
she
the
wrote.
round. OE rapidly losing players, although the match is not over. We've seen Oodle leave. We've now seen Donate leave. High hopes coming into this one. Did not seem to live up to it. Maybe OE will get him next time. No promises, though. Fingers crossed, though. One day.
Very one-sided affair.
Indeed. Can't say I am entirely shocked. I had the misfortune of playing against SJW in week 1. And I think the score was similar.
Was it?
I think the
Have
score was...
all their games been like this, or
Yeah, they had one that the enemy got like 6 rounds, I think.
who's that?
Rastafari Taco, second place, I think.
Oh, right. So,
I think we took 3 rounds off of them.
Rastafari.
Yeah.
Ah, John's team.
Yep.
Okay.
And if you're still watching, God bless you. As SJW mops up OE, finishing out what is yet another dominating victory. OE now with 5 players remaining. And as we watch this last round here, why don't you give me a player of the game for each team?
Sure. It's easy for OE because I feel like Ares probably pulled the most weight, especially on the first map. He got the 5 kills. I think the player of the game has to go to him. For SJW, it gets a little harder. It's harder to single out one player. when they're all sort of just mopping up. I'll go with Achilles.
All right, I can agree with both of those.
No particular reason.
I think you're dead on Ares, and I think I agree with you on Achilles. No particular reason, but if we need to name one for both teams here, then Achilles works just as well as PP. Actually, sorry Achilles. Once I said the name PPK,
Well,
my
yeah,
mind
PvP
changed.
was pretty good too.
Yeah, PPP 157. There was a couple clutch rounds on the open map there. Ares spamming for the life of him. Can he do it? The answer is no, as Lagstro shoots him in the face. Grimsight, though, does take down Achilles. Sean Digstown can, and we might be able to see yet another round. Grimsight takes a arrow to the shoulder, though. Looks like we've got one man left.
It's all over. He's got the flag up.
Can Sean do it?
No.
And will he die, though? Will he die?
Rest
Will
in
this be the end?
pieces.
Dodge
And
skills.
OE will live on to fight another day, although they have lost the match. SJW gets this one by a final score of 12-2 to 2.
Yeah, how much
Thank
do
you for watching. And Gelden, thank you for helping commentate tonight. It's been a
Yeah, no
pleasure.
worries. Yeah.
It's good to see you again.
Yeah. Always a pleasure.
Yeah, thank you for everyone again who's watching. Tune in next week for more exciting streams, and until then, this has been Bladecast TV.